The girl fell asleep on the rooftop, her body slowly sliding downward. Beneath her was a 10,000-meter drop. She sensed something was wrong and jolted awake, but it was already too late. She could only let her body tumble toward the ground. She slowly opened her eyes, and her pupils instantly dilated. She sat up, grabbed the rope, and realized she was hanging high in the air. She tried calling out to the man for help, but he lay in the basket, unresponsive. The ice on the rope was melting, and the girl, slipping on the slick surface, was sliding downward. She frantically kicked her legs, trying to pull herself back up. Summoning all her strength, she kicked hard against the basket. Her body was sent flying backward, but she used the momentum to grab hold of the rope again. She strained to climb into the basket. Before she could catch her breath, she crawled over to him, calling his name over and over, but there was still no response. Just as despair began to take hold, the man woke up. They hugged each other joyfully. But not long after, they suddenly noticed that the falling snowflakes had frozen mid-air. Then, as if enchanted, started drifting upward. The girl realized the hot air balloon was descending so fast that it was overtaking the falling snow. She shouted loudly, telling the man to throw things overboard. They even tossed their coats off. But the balloon kept accelerating downward, and the basket was already empty. With death imminent, the man told the girl to climb onto the metal ring, then followed with a dagger. He was going to cut off the heaviest part, the basket. As his movements quickened, the basket was nearly severed, leaving only 2 ropes intact. The ground loomed closer, and the man grew more frantic. Suddenly, he slipped, and both nearly fell. When the last rope was cut, the balloon's speed slowed. The girl resolutely stepped onto the iron ring, ready to sacrifice herself to give the man a chance to live. At that critical moment, the man looked at the balloon and had a sudden idea. "Either we both survive, or we both die," he shouted. He grabbed the rope securing the balloon and sliced through it in one stroke. The hot air balloon instantly transformed into a parachute, drifting slowly downward. They held each other's hands, plunging fearlessly toward the forest. They ran toward each other joyfully, then supported one another as they walked home.